Hey guys, it's Ava. Welcome back to my channel. I start this video the same way every single time. And also I'm trying not to look in the viewfinder, so we're gonna turn the viewfinder down. Yeehaw. Okay, welcome back to my channel. First of all, my hair's really abnormally straight and done. It's because I got it cut yesterday and I was like, I'll get a few inches off, you know? And a few inches turned into a few inches and layers. And keeping up with the tradition of wearing maroon or red every yearly video, which I don't know why, but that has become a thing. Welcome back to my channel. This is my looking back on 2018 video, and I've been doing this since looking back on 2016, so it's kind of fun, it's kind of cute, it's like a little time capsule. I can see how much I've grown. I meant to watch my last year's one, and I watched like 5 minutes of it, and not that I got bored, but I got antsy and I wanted to make this video, so I just kind of stopped. But I've changed a lot since last year. I mean, like a lot. Like, it's like a yearly change. Like, I feel like that's regular. Okay. So I'm a junior in high school right now, and it's pretty weird, you know? We're starting to think about college. We're starting to think about SATs and ACTs. That's 2018 started when I was still a sophomore. And sophomore year, January, I had winter guard, which was honestly the highlight of my sophomore year. It's like competitive color guard, flag throwing, big fake guns, and fake swords, and it's very fun, and my school has such an amazing community, and it was the highlight of my year. Here are a few pictures. We competed. I just became friends with so many people on the team, the entire team. We had such a great bond. I loved that so much, and I don't know, I wouldn't trade it for the world, and I'm on it again right now, so here we are, we're really out here. And winter guard just definitely got me through that last stretch of sophomore year. Well, it ended in March, but like still, it was a stretch. But sophomore year was pretty hard. People say junior year is the hardest, and yeah, it's hard, SAT, ACT, stuff like that, AP classes, whatever. But sophomore year, man, we were out here. I just kind of wrote end of sophomore year, hard, bad. So I was in my school musical again, which was an amazing experience. I definitely learned a lot new things. Freshman year, you're kind of like, oh my gosh, everything's like amazing, like just everything in general. And then, like, I don't know, you just kind of grow up and you realize like how much you have to add to whatever you're doing. So like, I kind of realized how much I had to add to this program along with other programs. So I definitely realized a good amount about myself during that time. My school has this thing where if you don't miss a certain amount of days, you don't have to take exams. I was so close to that incentive, but I actually lost it because I missed an extra day to go camping with my friend, which I don't regret at all. That was so much fun. I'm so glad I went. But I had to take exams, and that's not fun because I was in a cute little class called Honors Geometry, and I've never hated a class with a burning passion. Not like the subject. It was just the curriculum was put in such a way that it just didn't work, and so I go to study for this exam, right? And all my other exams went fine. Like my choir exam, I had to sing alone, and that was fine. I think I got like a 98 on that, so like it was fine. I think I'm like wrong one. No, I know, I'm so good. But no, my honors geometry exam, let's just say I signed up for a lot of tutoring sessions. I had a really good tutor, and he was really good. I understood all the material, and I studied for hours on my own, weeks ahead of the test, and I take the test, and it's just bad. Like, everything's terrible. Like, you have to do everything super fast, and it's just put in such a way that, like, I can do it, but I can't do the amount they're telling me to, and I can't fit into the little bubble that they wanted me to fit into the test, the little bubble of testing. Okay, anyway, I got a D. That was fun, that was cute, that was fun. I still ended with a B minus, so we're really, this is such a, like, depressing story. Like, I tried my best, but I didn't succeed, but it's okay. So that wasn't fun. And then along with the honors geometry stuff, there's also, like, personal stuff that just kind of all got wrapped into one. So the end of sophomore year was not cute and not fun, not just because of honors geometry, but, like, there was other stuff too, and I was just in a bad mental place. And so, moving forward onto summer, I decided I'm just gonna like start new, I guess. I got a haircut. It's kind of similar to this one actually. I think it was a little shorter. So after was it after exams? It would have been before exams. So I made a decision. You guys know that I'm a dancer, whatever I said in my last video. I'm a dancer. I dance. And I've been dancing since I was like 4. And just a lot of things happened in those few months where I just didn't feel good dancing about myself. I didn't feel good about myself dancing. Like mentally, I was just exhausted and tired of it. Emotionally, I was tired of putting the work into it. And physically, I was just not progressing and not getting better. And like I'm an ambitious person. Like if I wasn't a Gryffindor, I'd be a Slytherin. Usually I'm so ambitious. I'm like I want to get better and better and better, and that's like not to flex on anybody, but like that's just part of who I am. And sometimes it gets annoying because so I realized I had more potential to just utilize, and so I started taking on some leadership roles. Some were like gifted, like given, like I was a official leader for one of our little programs. But I also just I don't know took it upon myself because I remember being a freshman and I was scared, and my freshman experience was definitely interesting, and I didn't have anybody to like be like, hey, come on. Like I had a few people, but I was just kind of on my own with my other freshman friends, and we're all just kind of hanging out. So that was cute. That was fun. But I don't know, just like help the newbies on guard, and that was nice. And I'm glad I did that because I can just see how much I've grown since not being someone who could even help people because I was still learning how to do color guard myself, you know? Oh, so I went on our choir tour. So a few years ago we went to Scotland. So last year we just toured around our home state, which I don't know if I should do I say these things? Like, are people gonna come stalk me? Like, if I say where I live? Like, you can probably conclude where I live, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyway. So we just like toured around our home state, which was actually amazing. Honestly, I almost loved it better than Scotland, even though Scotland was amazing. But we had a smaller group, and so you kind of got to know everybody a little bit better. And I just got to know some of my best church friends, because it was church choir, so well, and we got to do amazing things and see some really cool things that I didn't even know were in my home state. So I'm really happy I got to do that. I vlogged it, but I never edited it. So if there's a random summer vlog from like June of 2018 coming out one day, that's that. So I joined cross country, which is the running around, not around a track, the running through like the woods and over the hills and in the ponds and in rivers, literally, which was really cool. Because I quit dance, there was a lot of factors, but one of them was you were inside so much. You were in this little box of a room, and you were just dancing in front of a mirror, kind of doing the same thing. And I decided to do cross country because that's outside. You get to meet new people, you get to try new things, and I get to run, which is weird. The bad thing about cross country was I had shin splints almost the entire season, so I could like run races, but then I'd have to rest for a long time and then run another race. The season's ended, so I've been working out more and running because I've been just had time to like rest and stuff. Um, but yeah, going off of that, I'm kind of a runner now, I guess. I've been working out. I've, I've been working out, guys. I'm kidding. That's actually something I'm doing because dance is no longer a thing, so I'm trying to stay active with guard. Jeez. You know, trying to stay active. And I don't love science, but I love health science. I wouldn't say I love health science, but I find it really interesting. So I'm just kind of like doing more research on that, learning more about that, you know, that kind of stuff. Oh, so this year it was actually so cool. In February, I got an email from um, book pub- book publicity services asking me if I wanted to read and review Snow City, and I said yes. So that review, I'll link that down below. So that was so exciting because I was like, dang, I'm being kind of recognized as a little booktuber, you know. And I got another book from them to review, Gazelle in the Shadows, which I'll also link down below. So that was cool because I was like, I really feel like I'm helping people. Helping people. I don't know if that's the right word, but I feel like I'm just adding more content to the booktubes. I don't know. I felt like a real booktuber in that moment. You know, it was cool. It was cute. I was so flattered. I'm just so thankful that that happened, and I get more books sent to me to review because that's what I love doing. I love reading and reviewing them, like tweaking things and editing them, and not quite editing, but you know what I mean, just the whole aspect of like literature and analyzing it and just talking about it and just all the book talks I do in general. Like my whole War Storm book talk, that was probably the peak of how much I've analyzed a book. While with like Gazelle in the Shadows and Snow City, I was actually like reviewing them and going through stuff, which was so interesting. Maybe I'm just a nerd. I don't know. So another cool thing that's been happening is Eve and I have been, so Eve is my friend, she's picture, I don't know, man. We've been vlogging lots of our high school careers and stuff. So like Eve has a half-hour vlog from band camp. She's on color guard too. And I've just been vlogging, and I have some Christmas vlogs, which hopefully should all be out by the time I post this. And that's really cool because obviously you want to live in the moment, but I also want to be able to document because I only have like a year and a half left of high school. Literally, I think that's so crazy. Just like document some stuff, have some memories in vlog form that are like funny, cute, whatever. But also remembering to live in the moment, which is important too. Speaking of having only a year and a half left of high school, my family and I, are looking at colleges and visiting them and going around and we're going to visit them and talk to people, and this summer I'll be applying for colleges, and that's so weird and that's so scary, but also it's so exciting because I don't love change, but I also find change fun. I have a difficult relationship with change. Like, yeah, I will be moving out and living somewhere else. That's weird. I like that, but also it's a new experience, and I want to have new experiences because those are fun, but it's also scary. This is my like actual like existential crisis about college. But yeah, I've already had 3 dreams about college. I forget what they actually are, but I just remember them happening. Oh, so I want to go into basically like the broad scope of what I want to go into is English, history, and or film, or like a combination of those, because that's what I really love. And last year I was just taking regular classes, but I was mostly focused on that math class. And I didn't get a lot of like English or history because my history classes like were hit or miss. I really hate that I said that because now someone's gonna quote something stupid like in TikTok, and I hate that I said that. But this year I'm actually taking some AP English and like AP government and like that kind of history stuff this year, which is also what's made my year so much better because I'm focusing on what I want to focus on. And then film, I've been making videos since literally like 4th grade. Like I think I made my first like movie, or I helped make my first movie in like 4th or 5th grade. And I've been editing on iMovie since like 6th grade or whatever. So film is something I'm definitely interested in learning more about, which is cool because that's what you go to college for, right? Oh yeah, so like I said, this year I've been taking a lot more classes I like. And last year I didn't have too many friends in my classes. Like I had friends, but this year I got lucky, I guess. I just have really good people in most of my classes. And it's really nice because you kind of get to know people better, and you know, only a year and a half left in this town, in this old town or whatever, and you just kind of want to get to know people, and yeah. So that's my little existential crisis about how high school's ending in a year and a half for me, and that's weird, and here we go. Last thing, I'm basically writing a book. I got like a quarter of my word count done. That's weird. That's like a quarter of my proposed word count is done and on a Google document. Not one. I have got like 3 main ones. But that's so weird. And I want to start up with the writing vlogs again. I meant to do that a while ago. I just didn't have time. Want to make more videos. Like that's always, you always want to do that, right? Okay, so my goals. More water. Always drink more water, right? Right, I actually have only drank this much. I want to stay on a consistent workout schedule. Because that's just what makes me feel good, you know? I hate that I said that. Why am I like this? No, but I want to find a consistent workout schedule because between school and winter guard and voice lessons and like whatever, it's hard. So here we are. We're really out here trying to find a consistent workout schedule. I want to exercise more leadership abilities, like I said, with the whole color guard thing, and also in other aspects, like even in school, even in, I don't know what else. I guess that's for us to find out, right? I want to finish a draft of my book. It took me basically a year to finally get a good plot, and I had an existential crisis a few days ago where I thought I was going to change an entire character around, which is actually interesting. I was actually thinking about that, but I decided no, and then I realized I have a quarter of my word count, and that means, doesn't that mean I got like a good set, solid, can I like try and finish it? We're going to see. I want to stay on a consistent video schedule like always. I always get off of it, but I always get back on, right? Right. I just kind of want to be there and help others this year because last year was so hard, and I don't know, just people going through stuff like that and worse, and I don't know. I just think it's always better to be kind and like be there for other people, and even just like a smile or whatever, just something to make their days better, because I don't understand why people like feel the need to make someone's day worse. Stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how to phrase it. I just want to be there for people and be able to be like a person they can come to maybe, or I don't know. Because I think that's a good trait of a person, and that's kind of how I want to be. I'm only a 16-year-old girl, but here we are, trying our best. I also want to travel and have new experiences. So like traveling right now isn't in my power. Like I don't really have the power to like go somewhere. I don't even have my license yet. I guess a goal for 2019 is to get my license. You guys, that is so hard. That's so hard for me. I don't know why it's so, no, I do know why. It's because I'm a terrible driver. Anyway, I want to travel, have new experiences, stuff like that. Even just within my own town or whatever, just exploring, going out with friends, seeing what's out there, because I think you can really just grow when you do that. Like when I went on choir tour this summer. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and here's to a good 2019, and let's get into my little montage from 2018. Bye guys!
It was a car.